Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Simple Art for Adults. My name is Erin, and today we're going to be taking a look inside this lovely coloring book. Once again, I came home from running errands, and there was an Amazon box sitting outside my back door. I hadn't ordered anything, so I had to check twice to make sure it was indeed addressed to me, and it was. So I opened it up, and this was inside. This was a gift from Cynthia Oliver. So Cynthia, I do just want to say thank you so very much. It is a gorgeous book. It has been on my wish list only because somebody in the Facebook group over at Simple Art for Adults had requested that I do some coloring in this book. And I didn't have it, so I put it on my wish list to order at some point. I've never seen inside this book. I've never seen a flip through. I've seen some colored pages that have been done in this book, but I've never seen it all the way through. So I thought that what we would do is we would do a flip through today of Fairies in Dreamland. This is by Denyse Klette. I figured we would take a look through it and enjoy it together. So the cover is nice and foily and pretty, and I really do like that about coloring books. It is a soft cover book, and it is very thick. So just to hold this up, and here's a Prismacolor pencil just to kind of give you an indication. It's a pretty thick book compared to a lot. So there's going to be a lot to color in here. So we will just take a look. Now this is the image that it looks like it accompanies this one. It's a bunch of sleeping fairies from what I'm seeing here. Zoom this out just a bit so you can see the whole thing. There's the This Book Belongs To page. I just saw Loretta, one of the moderators in my Facebook group. She just colored this one not long ago and did a beautiful job with it. And I think she even used twistables on it, which I was just like blown away with how amazing it was at the end. And she did this one also. Or she's doing this. No, she did finish this one, yes. They are just so adorable. And there are a lot of details. Just little bitty, teeny, tiny details. The thing about that is, and I know that drives a lot of people crazy, you don't have to color in the details. You can just color over them. The artist's lines are there just to help guide you. I like to consider them more of a suggestion than a set in stone, rule that you have to color the images where the lines are. There's a lot of times that I just don't follow those lines and I color just right over the details. I really do enjoy this. And I'm sure, as many of you guys know, botanicals and things like that are my favorite things to color. I love coloring leaves and flowers. So this is going to be probably one of my most treasured coloring books, along, of course, with the Hannah Carlzon books and the Maria Troll books. They're just all so adorable. My favorite things to color. These fairies are adorable. They're just so whimsical and cute. And they give you some with the wide open spaces so that you can go in with pastels or something and do a background. There must be something on my hand. It's alright, I'll erase that later. This one's going to be a blast. I can already see a background for this one. I can see a sunset background happening here. Oh, precious. Another good one for pastels. These are single-sided pages. So if you wanted to go in with fine liners or fine tipped alcohol markers, just stick something behind there and you're all set. Ooh, I like that one a lot too. I love the birds. Love them, love them. Yeah, I can tell this is going to be one of my most treasured coloring books. It's going to enjoy a place on my shelf right alongside my Hannah Carlzon collection. That's adorable too. I think this is water. Yeah, it's supposed to be water. That's going to be a challenge. I don't color a lot of water, so. On the mushrooms. I'm working on some mushrooms in Hannah Carlzon's Seasons book right now, and thanks to Laura Malone's wonderful suggestion, we came up with some beautiful, beautiful colors with the Prismacolors. It was her combination idea, and when she told me, I'll be honest, I was like, oh, I don't know about that. But then I got out my combination sheet and colored it out, and it was beautiful. And she's right, the mushrooms are just beautiful. So I might use that combination again in these books. Yeah, see, she's sleeping on a bed of mushrooms. This is a busy, busy page. I see some fine liners and gel pens going in this one. Another one with a nice big open background. It's screaming for some pastels. That's too cute. I can't tell what's happening here though. That's one of these pictures I'm really gonna have to... Is something all curled up sleeping? A cat? A rabbit? I can't... Is that an ear sticking out? I can't tell. When I get to this page, you guys are gonna have to help. Oh, it's a rabbit. I can see the tail. And there's a pig. That's just as cute as it can be right there. Man, guys, there are a lot of pictures in here. And some of the flowers are just so tiny. Look how tiny the little birds are. The patterns, oh, all the patterns. It's going to be interesting to try to color. But I'm ready for the challenge. See, now for these, I can see nice bold colors for the flowers. And then her outfit kind of the same color as the flowers. You can see where those little bitty dots are? That's where you're going to put some white gel pen. That's going to be fun. I like that one a lot too. So do you guys see now why my greens are always the shortest pencils in my sets? That's going to take some polychromos that I can get to a really fine point. There's that pig again. I like it. I like this one a lot too. I like how she's done on this one the stippling. It's also, I think I've heard people call it pointillism. I just call it stippling, where she uses the little dots to give you the shading in there. That's going to make it look really nice. I'm trying to keep it so you guys can see everything. And I haven't broken the spine, so it's kind of bubbled up a little bit. The fairy reading fairy tales. That's cute. Some of these pages, you can tell this is a brand new book. It even smells like a brand new book fresh from the printer. Holy cow. Look at the detail in that picture. Oh, I skipped one again. That's nice. Maybe I'll take some advice from a couple of the ladies in the Facebook group and try some water on these pages. Get some watercolors. I do have some watercolors. I just don't use them a whole lot. That's just lovely. Absolutely lovely. I think that's one of my favorite ones in this book. Guys, from now on, when I do flip throughs on my channel, I really need to get my box of flags out so I can flag my favorite pages. They're on the other side of the room in a drawer right now, so I'm not going to go get them. I'll have to go through the book again. Sorry, I'm moving it so much. I'm trying to get the spine to lay a little flat. such a thick book and it's trying to bubble on the side. I like that one a lot too. I like these little things hanging down. So pretty. I haven't seen an image in here I don't like yet. Some of them are a little bit busy for my taste, but to be completely honest with you, it's just going to make it a challenge for me. It doesn't mean I won't color it. It just means it's going to be a little bit of a challenge. Stepping outside my comfort zone. This one, oh my goodness, look how busy. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 sleeping fairies in this one. My one doesn't, oh, yep, there she is. She's asleep on the flower. Ooh, this one's nice too. That's cute how she's got the great big open book. And then mostly open space here. So if any of you guys do like rubber stamping or anything like that, and you have patterns or something, this would be a good place. Books like this, you can get your rubber stamps out and just put some stamps in and color those. And that's the end. And that is Fairies in Dreamland, an artist coloring book by Zendoodle Coloring, and the artist is Denyse Klette. All right, guys, thank you very much for tuning in to watch this flip through. Cynthia Oliver, thank you very, very much for sending me this book. This is probably going to be, like I've said a couple times now, it's probably going to be one of my favorites and occupy a space on the shelf next to my Hannah Carlzon collection, which is saying something because I love Hannah Carlzon. So, speaking of which, if any of you guys haven't seen any of the Hannah Carlzon books, and you want to see me flip through them, be sure to leave a comment below or say so in the Facebook group. I would be more than happy to show you those books from cover to cover. They are stunning. There is a reason why they are by far my favorites. Thank you for tuning in to Simple Art for Adults today. If you like this channel, please go ahead and subscribe down below and then click the notification bell so that you'll be reminded when I put out new content. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up so that more people can see it. Until then, thank you very much for tuning in, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Happy coloring!